It is 6 o'clock in the Mountain West, and welcome everybody to tonight's Bush League Backcountry Fly-In event number 27. There is Rob Valkyrie. Skol, my friend. Good to have you in the chat, and good to have you here on the ground at Nome City Field as well. I'd like to just still show on the Bush League back because I haven't done the fancy swipe. I'm going to keep this part of it short, the intro, because I'm going to head over to the Downwind Sim Discord channel, and I'm going to do the event briefing over there, so that'll give you kind of everything that you need to know about where we're flying today. And oh, Black Fox is here. Nice, yeah, thank you. I do. I have the fanciest swipe in the business. Oh, and Pentagon. Oh, doggone it, Pentagon. You're too kind. Rob and Rob, I love you guys. 6-month ascription, Pentagon. Thank you. All right, let's head over there, and there's the start. Oh, Steve PHL is subscribing also, man. 11 months. Steve, great to have you in the stream. Great to have you on the field, and let's go have some fun in the Nome area. What do you say? You guys are awesome. All right, I'm gonna hop in there. Let's get this party started. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Nome, and welcome to the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In number 27. Great to have everybody here. I just thought we'd hop in and get this event briefing completed so that we can all head and have some fun. It looks like Antarctica has also stopped in since I was last year, so good to see you, Antarctica. All right, so you guys, I'm sure, have read the briefing. It's a pretty simple concept. You are a pilot for hire, and there are a host of jobs. I think there's 11 total jobs, and they either will depart from Nome City Field, which is where we're at right here, 94 Zulu, or Solomon State Field, which is just a little bit further off to the east, Alpha Kilo 26. And it is your choice as to what you want to fly, where you want to fly, how you want to get there. I would tell you that part of the fun is adjusting your payload to what's appropriate. So I have tried my best to mix that up a little bit with, different passengers and different cargo, and adjust the weight and things like that. And also I've tried to make the missions different enough so that you can hop into some different aircraft. I mean, if you want to fly the same aircraft to all your destinations today, you're certainly welcome to do that. But I thought one thing we haven't really done in a Bush League backcountry fly-in yet is just have the chance to hop into maybe a float plane for a few missions, maybe a helicopter for some other missions, and then maybe something that's maybe even a third option there. So that's all up to you. I do have some suggested aircraft with each job, and you can choose accordingly. Though we couldn't have picked a nicer day in the Nome area. It is clear skies, light winds, and basically VFR everywhere we're going to be going. So really the only thing I would tell you to do is adjust your time of the year to like July, because this is an event that is intended to be flown in daylight hours. But you should be able to leave your weather just as it is, and unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, we won't have a lot of weather that we'll have to navigate around. Let's see what else. Oh, there is one little issue with the Uncle Melvin's Nome map, and I'm going to attempt to show you guys this really quickly. Hopefully you can see my screen here. Heck, you know what? It's not going to look very good, but I'm going to show you the screen anyway. But if you notice, there are two little airstrips there north of Solomon State Field. One's called Lee's Camp, and one is called Quigley's Camp. I think in the map that I sent with the original scenery, I think I forgot to put a little X marks the spot there by Quigley's Camp. But if you notice, there is a little circle there, and that's exactly where it's at. And then the other one, hopefully you guys saw this. I tried to change this about 5 minutes after releasing the scenery pack, but I had the wrong location for Paraha Creek. I had it originally off of the Bonanza River, and it should have been off of the El Dorado River. So I moved that over just slightly to the west. Everything else should be fairly well marked. If you are interested in using the Nome VOR, I do know that's worn out a little bit. It is 115.0, just in case you need that. So that's kind of the long and short of it. So I'm just going to open things up for questions. And yeah, what's on your mind?
I'm a couple minutes late. Did I miss anything?
Negative, negative. Welcome, Michael. Good to see you.
Good to be here. Thanks.
Hey, Brant, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm looking at the map you posted. Is that showing the changes that you made?
I think the map that I posted probably does not have the X next to Quigley's camp, because that's one I just put in about 5 minutes ago, and I haven't uploaded that. But I did the map that I'm sorry, that's not the question you just asked me, John. Pardon me. The map that I put right above in the bush flying chat. Yes, that is the most up-to-date map, and if you use that map, every airstrip will be so easy for you to find that you'll just be laughing the entire evening at the simplicity of this event.
Oh, perfect. No, thanks a lot.
Other questions?
I have a comment. Thank you for all the work you put into this. Appreciate it.
I hope you enjoyed half as much as I enjoyed creating it, because I just absolutely had a hoot. And I'm going to tell you guys, this, whatever, Dirty Dozen, it's just the tip of the iceberg for this area. There might be 100 places in this little peninsula to explore. So expect that we'll get to know this area very well, and then we'll come back and head north from here and just keep having fun. So one thing I did just remember though is you can spawn in uh, and depart from these other areas if you happen to have an aircraft issue, a bent airframe. And if you just type in the name, like if you just type in Lee's Camp or Ruby Roadhouse or Bonanza Creek or whatever, generally speaking, you'll see the airstrip. The one that's a little bit tricky is Elise's cabin is actually a part of the Glacial Lake scenery. So if you want to depart from Elise's, type in Glacial Lake. I've made up some AICO codes. They're not real codes, but they're just made up codes. And then the other one I just forgot about too is if you want to take a float plane out of Nome City Field, there is, I did model a seaplane dock. I think it's actually probably technically part of Nome Airport, but it's a part of the Nome City Field scenery pack.
And did have one last question. All departures are originating from either Nome City or Solomon State. Is that correct for each of these missions?
Affirm.
So if we arrive to a destination, we are to respawn back at either the originating airports. Then correct?
No, fly back and to either field, whichever field the next job is from. So each one of these is kind of an out and back type of mission.
Okay, so out and return type. Okay, great, excellent, thanks.
It's probably meant just to do as many as you want to. Unless you're flying something super fast, you probably won't get to all of them.
Affirm.
Challenge accepted.
Well, I'm kind of limited on equipment too, so.
Yeah, totally understood. Fly as much as you can. Again, the event normally for us, we go about 2 hours, but you're welcome to fly all night long if you want to. And 12280 for the CTAF, and then we'll be right here in Downwind Sim Group Flight Discord for any other questions or non-aviation related chit chat. And I'll hang out and let everybody depart in case somebody else runs across something they have a question with, and then I'll join you out there somewhere. Make sure your EPIRBs are working, and let's keep a Ben airframe count. How about below 6 tonight?
Is that per person?
Yeah, each.
Have fun, gentlemen.
And if I bend my airframe, I'm in trouble.
Yeah,
Oh.
go easy on stuff. Try to
All right,
keep it all low.
we've got some stuff going on here in the stream, and I'm sorry I was busy. We got Mork 417. First of all, Mork, welcome, man. Good to see you. And you're gifting a tier 1 ascription, and let's see who ended up getting that one. To Rob Job 37. It's your 3rd gift sub, Mork. Thank you so much, and Rob Job, welcome, buddy. Where is the coffee? If you throw a snowball at Frosty, does it stick? uh, Mike, as always, with the questions that get right down to the point, man. He's like the news anchor here. So while these guys are departing, we're going to call a little bit of an audible. My first departure is actually not going to be from Nome City proper. It's going to be from the seaplane base down here. So we're going to go there, and that means that we're going to jump in the Floaty Beaver to do this. So we'll let everybody get going, and I'm going to have the hiccups here apparently, but hopefully I didn't miss anybody else checking in here. Great to have everybody, and I do greatly appreciate the support, you guys, and more importantly, I look forward to flying with you guys each and every month. And I was not a very good employee today. I for sure was thinking a little bit too much about this, or more about this than I should have been. All right. So there we are. We are in the water. I'm going to go ahead and reconnect. It's the same flight plan essentially, which is really, I don't have a flight plan, if I'm being totally honest. I think we have to redo our livery though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let me see what do I have here. Oh, that's not a terrible livery. It doesn't have my tail number on it, but I don't mind that little default blue and silver livery. I think we'll just go with that. One thing I'm going to check though, do I have toggle? Yep, okay, the T key, and obviously everything else is good there. All right, very nice, very nice. We're going to see if we can sneak out of here. This is an interesting little taxi to get the heck out of Dodge, but I think we can do it. And here is the job that we're looking for this initial thing. So, by the way, if you're in the background and you're lurking, you don't know what's going on. This is Discord. This is this is the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In event number 27. We do these on the first Monday of every month, and this is the 27th month. And there's Good Fixins checking in. Time for the hooliganisms, the hooligantivities. Ooh, that's pretty good. All of those are good. Welcome, Fixie. Is SAR needed and on alert? I purposely came up to this area to be closer to you for the search and rescue. So yes, absolutely, as always, Black Fox 403. Anyway, if you are here and you don't know anything about the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In, go to www.downwindsim, all one word, downwindsim.com, and you'll see the details. And we'd love to have you fly along with us. Plan maybe for the next Monday night, because most of these do take a little bit of prep work in order for you to get ready. Some scenery downloads. We make those available for free, and but anyway, the more the merrier type of situation. All right, enough chit chat. Let's go to the info screen and let me show you what I've got going here. We are going to do the first job, but we're going to do it. No. We're going to go here, job number 3. We have 3 college students that are on their way to spend a month in the Alaskan backcountry. They've chartered a float plane. That's us, the Floaty Beaver here. And
All right.
I think we got
Here we go. Clear.
somebody's got a Discord mic going. That's Mike, who, by the way, is an awesome streamer and has a like legit like homemade cockpit. So you better make sure that you have him on as well. Let's see. SARS needed alert 5 loading gear. Good fixes. Is this one we can do without float planes? Yes. It has the ability to do float planes, helicopters, or regular wheeled aircraft. So whatever you'd like. Anyway, we're going to head up to the shores of Glacial Lake. We're going to look for the Windy Cove, which is on the east side of the lake, and they would like a little tour of the area, so we might just take a little buzz around and see what we can find. They want to familiarize themselves from the area from above. So we need 3 passengers. We need supplies. It's going to be a grand total of 1,200 pounds, 545 kilograms, and yeah, that's what we're going to start with. So let's see if we can remember how to get this thing first of all loaded. And then so weight and balance again. We've got the pilot here, me. We've got 1, 2, 3 passengers, and then we have let's see, what are we? Are we already at? Where are we at here? We're already over. Oh, the gear is 1,300 pounds. So let's load the gear here. We're able to. I may have over calculated what we can do on this one. Yeah, I think I maybe have here, you guys. What am I looking? Am I looking at the right one? Yeah, 1,200 total. Oh, 1,200. No, 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 no. Sorry. The passengers plus supplies is 1,200 pounds. So, yeah, like I'm way over. Holy moly! I'm gonna have to redo these. And fellas, I'm noticing on some of my calculations for the payload and everything, they are way off. So just do the best you can on that. That'll have to be version 2.0 of this revision. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and we'll do a little bit of gear. If they're gonna be up there, they're gonna be up there for a while, right? So we'll load fairly heavy. And well, that looks good. So we're loaded down. Oh, goodness gracious! What did I just do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, boom. Fully loaded. That's about as heavy as we can get. Okay, I'm good with that. We're gonna be dragging our rudders here, but that's all right. Okay, anchor's on. I'm gonna see if I can remember how to get this plane started. It is chilly here. That's gonna affect our startup procedure a little bit. We're going to have a little bit more priming of the engine, I think. And I've actually struggled to get this plane started the last 2 times I've done it, so we'll see. I had a really good run of like 9 in a row starting on the first try. Oh yeah, 23, negative 23. So super cold. Super cold. Okay, covers and locks are removed. Fuel and payload is set. Flight plan is complete. Weather briefing complete. The ignition switches are off. Parking brake is set, which is that's our anchor. All these switches are off. Yeah, except the turn bank is always on. I leave it alone. I don't know what it does. I don't know that it's simulated, but it defaults on. So, and okay, we'll just we'll put the alt on and we'll put the master battery on here. We've got good battery power coming alive. Everybody's happy here. We're going to go external lights. I think what we'll do is I think we'll put the beacon on and the nav lights for now. It is perpetual daylight. I have the date set, as you heard, for July, so don't know how much how much I'm going to need lighting wise. Let's see, fuel. Oh, what did I do with the fuel here? I think I have enough to get going. Rear tank and front tank have gas. The middle does not. The middle does not. So I'm going to go rear tank for this. We will wobble pump until we have good fuel pressure. We're looking right here to get this in the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not supposed to go over 5. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead. We'll move the, this is what I got to see if we, where are we at here? Prop lever. Okay, I've got to get this all situated here, guys. I apologize. This is a mixture. Where's the mixture? Mixture's right here. This is a fun one because the there we go. All right, that looks good right there. Actually, that's not correct. Got this backwards. All right, hold that thought. Hold that thought. Everybody's off and running, so that's cool. I'm not hearing any questions, so that's kind of what I was hoping for. These guys are all pros. Bravo. Let's go to the GA throttles, and we want this needs to be throttle. This needs to be prop. I had this backwards. I had this set more to the yeah, here goes throttle prop. And those are both need to be reversed. I don't know why that was as it was reverse, and that doesn't need to be reversed. Let's try that one more time here. There we go. Okay, that's good. Meanwhile, I'm sure we've lost fuel pressure. That's okay. We'll get it back here. I'm going to take a good 6. 1. Good full 6 here. 2. 3. 4. 5. And hopefully we haven't flooded the engine, but we're going to find out. Okay. Oops, where am I going here? Starter switch is going to be, or the mag's going to be on, and the starter switch, get ready to watch our gauges here. Come on, baby. Sure. Thinking I may have flooded it, so pull the mixture back. We're going to go throttle full forward. We're going to motor it a little bit here and see what happens. All right, negative on all counts here. Okay, we can go to the radial engine animation and we can see. Now I'm a little underprimed. Okay, let's give it a few more squirts down here. Might also just be that it's cold. Sometimes you have to preheat. Okay, we're now kind of on the high end of that, so hopefully that'll fire now. Okay, just a little bit of throttle here. Not wanting to. Okay, let me just double check here. Rear tank is full. Front tank is. I need to preheat this sucker. Oh gosh, now I've overprimed it. I hit the preheat and it overprimed it. All right, let's motor. Let's motor again. See how this goes here. Now it's not wanting to come down. All right, this is not good. I may have to change aircraft here. It might be too cold. Too cold to start the Beaver? There's no way, man. There's no way. Mhm. Okay. Just double checking here. Fuel selector. If I go to, I'm not going to start because now I've flooded. The plane's flooded here, but we'll go to the front tank here and I'm a little bit worried that I toasted my battery too. Okay, I should be able to motor this unless I somehow have it stuck in prime. I can hear my battery's not loving me here. So, all right, let's do this. Flight configuration. I'm gonna hop over here. Sorry about this, guys. Let's just change to the other side of the ramp here and load in brand new, and let's try that again. I'll leave the engine animation on this time so we can see. I don't have the REP. I do not. I just plain old X-plane. All right, master battery on, alternator on. Yep. Nav and beacon. One thing, like I said, I'm a little worried about is did I toast my battery last time? Does show it's primed right at the very tippity top, so I should be able to give it a couple of shots of wobble pump, get some fuel pressure built up, and mixture full rich. Yeah, let's give it a go. I'm getting no spark now. Getting no spark. Why am I not getting any spark? It's not good. How South MIA is here. Oh golly, gee willikers. Boy, it's not wanting to fire. I don't know if it's just too cold or what, but it is not wanting to fire. There she goes. Holy moly. Yeah, it was, I don't know if it's just, I mean, it's 30 below, right? So it's one of those things. And even now it's like just barely wanting to cook. All right, well, we're going anyway. And while we let this baby warm up, we're going to start to taxi out of here. Good seeing you, Al South MIA. Hello, sir. Yeah, Fixie. Well, I tell you what happened, and this is the truth. I had a string of about like 9 good starts in a row, and I made the mistake of saying, "Hey, I've got to get this startup procedure figured out," and from there it just went downhill. So, okay. Track IR is functioning. I'm still messing with it, guys. I'm less happy with where I'm at with it right now, but I am getting closer. And oh really, Pentagon? Yeah, well, if I can get it started, it's kind of a fun aircraft. Okay, I need to do a little bit of a after start check here. Radio master needs to come on.
20 Bravo.
And I can hear guys talking right now.
East departure.
The other thing we haven't done is we haven't really briefed our route here at all. So, all right, that's we're going to go ahead and close that. We are going to turn our instrument lights up a little bit, just kind of some backlighting. No big whoop. Okay. And make sure we're heading the right direction here so we don't get beached. That can come on. Squawking 1200, that's good. We are on 122.8, which is also good. Heading towards the opening, which is also good. And then down here, we're going to go ahead and just put everything on here. Pitos, yeah, all that stuff is going to be good for us. Winds today are what are they doing here? I've lost my sectional. Sorry, stand by. I have plenty of time because I do have to do the run up here, and doing a run up in a seaplane is an interesting proposition. Winds are 030 at 3, so pretty calm. I can basically take off whichever way I want to. We are going to head. I think we're going to head north up the Nome River here. Nope, that takes us to Salmon Lake. I think what we'll do. You know what? We're going to give a little tour of the area. So let's head up the Nome River, and then we'll turn and come back. We'll head down the Seward River. Give our hippies a little tour of where they're going to be spending home or calling home for the next several months there. All right. So out of here, basically northbound. Sorry about that, guys. Yep, I feel like I'm way ultra sensitive now on this, and I don't like that at all. Way too sensitive. Let's get it set here, and I don't know if I can adjust. Maybe I can. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, I'll move that off screen. You guys don't need to see that. But smoothness, we're going to come down a little ways here, like way down. Let's give this a try. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, that's much better. Okay, good. Okay, out we go, and again, it's run-up time, so we're clear of everything for the most part. A little abbreviated run-up. We're gonna go to 1700. Try not to take off. Work the mags here a little bit. Slight drop. Right side. That matches. Look, I'm getting close to a beach or something here. Let me turn. Cycle the propeller lever. Okay, that's nice. That back to idle. Take a look at all of our gauges, especially these guys down here. Oil temps are good. Volts, fuel pressure, all that stuff looks good. Oil, the overall cylinder head temps are still a little bit low, but they'll warm up quickly. All right, let's make our call. And Nome City Seaport traffic. Beaver November 11816 is departing the area southbound. We'll be flying a left-hand downwind pattern heading northbound up the Nome River. Nome City Seaport traffic. All right. 2 notches of flaps. We're going to check those. Looks good. Takeoff power set. And here we go. Water rudder's up. Catching a little crosswind here. We're heading towards the shore. That's not good. I'm going to turn it a little bit. Having some trouble getting up on the step here, guys. Boy, we are heavy. So heavy. Yeah, we're not even budging. Alright, everybody. We may be too heavy to take off here. We're going to cheat a little bit. This is a part of the part of the event that's finagleable. So here's the payload. Okay, that's what we're looking for here. And can I move my CG a little bit? Move it back, move it aft. Let's see if that does anything for us here. All right, try that again. See if we're any sportier this time. Okay, I think we're up on the step. Are we just, are we gonna make it? Mark 417. Hey, how are you doing, man? I'm struggling here, Mark. I'm struggling, buddy. Yeah, I'm not. No airspeed at all. Wow. Okay, so.
West of the field at 1,500 inbound for a full stop.
Okay. 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 Let's let me check on something here. I don't have my water rudders down, which they give a little bit of drag, but everything. Oh, geez, Louise. You see the problem? Gear. I didn't realize I logged in as the amphib and not the float version. That makes a huge difference. Okay, so now I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back to my regular configuration. Boy, guys, I feel terrible about that. That's so passenger supplies 545. All right, let's pop that in there. Now we're in. I'm going to go with 2 hours of fuel. We should have plenty of umph now, right? Pretty much a pro at flying this plane, as you guys can see. One pilot, 2 cats. Yeah. Let's see. Anchor. Mark was saying that's not a bad. It's just all look at finally get some airspeed. Yep. Those big wheels there. They don't help. Okay. Up on the step we go. A little bit of a right to left crosswind. Getting light. We're getting light. We're getting light. Just about ready to fly here. There we go. Up and away. Yep, the gear make a big difference. Totally my fault on that one. I thought I just had spawned in purely with the float version. Yeah, let's see, I'm struggling a little bit with the CG. All right, here we go, everybody. Flaps can come up. We'll overfly Nome Field, Nome City. It's where everybody else departed from, or roughly. Might be a little far away now. It's over there somewhere.
Salmon Lake traffic. Skyway getting Hotel Sierra. About
Oh!
10 miles to the west. Inbound landing toward the north of Salmon Lake.
That's our friend Downwind Sim flying that push-pull aircraft here. Little Skyway. Oh, there we go. There's our airport. Hopefully everybody's out of there. Let me pull the RPMs back a little bit here, and manifold pressure. Holy moly, I was redlining that sucker. We are heavy though. I mean, and we're gonna unload as we get up to Glacier Lake. But all right, we're good. I think we're good. Everything's good. Everybody good? You guys good? Core college kids are already freaking out. Do I have it in precision mode? I heard that's what you have to use. Good Fixins is saying. I don't know. I had it in bad pilot mode apparently. I think it was performing exactly exactly as it was supposed to. Mark said, "Someone get out. We'll draw straws." Pretty much was an anchor. Yeah, Pentagon. Yep. Oh man. Now, thanks for your patience, you guys. All right, so we're gonna pick up the Nome River here, heading north, which I think is just right over there, guys. Right up this little valley. This might be part of it, actually. Right? No, that's a road. Never mind. Head north of the field, essentially, and you're going to see the Nome River. And we will also fly over the top of Angstrom Field. we'll have a look-see at Angstrom Field, and I think I might even head towards Salmon Lake just so we know where it's at for future amphibious landings. I may have to do another amphib landing just to make up for that horrendous departure. Okay. Yeah, just don't want to overdo the manifold here. Let's see, what's my climb power? Get the climb power set here. Climb power 32 and 22. Alright, so we can go a little more on the RPMs. And terrain. My complaining Carl is not liking me. So we'll go ahead and just climb a little bit. There's the link again. If you are here and wonder what's going on besides somebody that's operating a float plane that has no idea what the heck he's doing, we're flying in the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In. It's event number 27. 27 Bush League Mondays. Pretty darn amazing. But you can go to downwindsim.com and you can see all the details and get yourself an X-Plane scenery download. This is one of the few that we've made recently that really doesn't work great in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but mainly because the photogrammetry, the scenery up here in Microsoft Flight Sim is just not quite as good as Ortho. Now that said, I think the Orbix Alaska mesh might really help, but I don't know how many of the different airports are rendered, the air strips, I guess I should say. So it's kind of an X-Plane type of event. The Bush League Backcountry Fly-Ins are sort of X-Plane events anyway, but we've found that they work pretty well for the most part in native Microsoft Flight Sim. There's the Nome River. I'm like, I have not found the Nome River yet. Complaining Carl, not loving me. Not loving me. And we are heavy. We're having a hard time climbing. We're going to need to climb a little bit to get up to Glacier Lake. So I'm just going to keep the climb going. And we should, I don't know, it's going to be a little while. That Salmon Lake is right around. You can see that lighter mountain. You see the dark green one just right off the 12, right off our nose. The one to the left of it, the lighter one, I think Salmon Lake is basically right around that. And we should be maybe closing in on Angstrom Field here as well. That's coming up, I think, pretty soon. I'll try to get a little view of it here for you. I'll scoot over. And again, we're trying to give our college passengers a little bit of a bird's eye view. There's the Nome River. And yeah, we may already be past, honestly. Might be past Angstrom. Elise's cabin, the sign says Stewart River cabin. That is correct. Rob, you found it. Good job, man. I thought that might be one of the tougher ones to find, honestly. Yeah, I think we may be past Angstrom already. That's okay. Nope, there it is, right off our 11 o'clock. So for those of you that are flying a mission to Angstrom Field, in fact, I think that's the first mission. I think you drop one passenger off there at Angstrom, and then you take a second passenger up kind of the direction that we're going, honestly. not much to land at in the Otter. Landed at a field and taxied back. Yeah, I didn't know, Rob. It's really intended to be kind of a helicopter job, but both passengers delivered. Very nice. There you go. There you go. Get a little bit more manifold pressure. What else have I missed here? 3075. Did I get? Don't have the correct. I flew somewhere yesterday where the altimeter was 3092 or something, just absolutely ridiculous. Crazy high pressure. All right, yep. There's our Engstrom field. And you can see here just basically a north-south runway. Favoring kind of a north approach today. The winds, if anything, are coming out of the northeast. It's like on a 03, but they're fairly light. It's just an absolutely gorgeous day up here, except for it's very, very cold. But yeah, that's it. There's a little mine. Kind of see right down just off the float there. Gold mine and settling pond and all that good stuff. Kind of a cool spot. Little place to park. But there you go. That's Engstrom Field. Our place is a little bit further north. Watch that pond. If I landed 3-4, I almost went in. That's where it's good to have the amphib like I'm flying, because you can really quick just drop the landing gear up and slide right down that hill right into the pond and be just fine. Yeah, Pentagon. This is an interesting area. I kind of liken it in some ways. It's like a cross between the mountains in Idaho, because it's got some terrain, but also like it's a little bit like when we flew out there in the Blue Ridge Mountain area, where there's such a quilt work of just repetitive colors and hillsides and stuff. There's no real super definitive. At least I don't know the area well enough to know like any super definitive places. You know, the Nome River is one that's a very good navigational, artery. But I don't know the mountains' names, and even if I did, these mountains here don't look much different than those mountains over there when you kind of get to flying in it. And so it's maybe not the most challenging in terms of the actual aviation part, but the navigation is very difficult. And I still have, like, even last night I was just flying for fun, and I just got really turned around heading out of Solomon State and trying to find a couple of little strips up there. So very easy to get turned around here. All right, we're doing good, looking good. On our way up, giving the college kids, giving those hippies a little bit of a look around. Showed them Engstrom. We're going to show them Salmon Lake coming up.
8 Hotel Sierra. Then left. What am I doing? A departure to the north. We'll stick with that.
Okay, so he's going away from us because we're coming right up again. It's right, basically. I don't even know if you can quite see it yet, but yeah, just off our 11 o'clock over those hills there is where we should be coming up. And you can see some kind of mini sandbars. There's not a lot that looks super landable just yet. Although if you look at the briefing, you'll know that's part of this event. There are some sandbars, and we've rendered them in the scenery. I had some help with get that from our friend Downwind Sim. He did a bunch of OSM water work and helped out a great deal with getting the sandbars and everything rendered.
Taxiing to take off runway 34, departure to the east, Salmon Lake traffic.
So he might be heading kind of in our direction here towards, well, no, he's going away. Sorry, I apologize. We're going to be heading west from Salmon Lake.
And Salmon Lake traffic, Chandler, I'm going to just scoot over here to the right side and be taking off here before you. Salmon Lake.
Not a lot of trees up here, but I think a lot of like pretty wet, sort of tundra, soft. Feels like a lot of soft, you know, bottom and.
Hotel Sierra left crosswind departure to the west.
Really an interesting place.
Salmon Lake.
Just all kinds of mining operations and all kinds of, you know, the easiest way to get into and out of this place is by aircraft, and so every mine has built themselves a little dirt strip, and we're taking advantage of it.
Salmon Lake traffic 423 Charlie Lima. Ready for takeoff. Runway 34, departure to the left or the east.
All right. Thing I probably should have done here is go ALT mode. There we go. I'm getting a little bit better at using this track IR. Hopefully the stream quality is okay and I'm not too herky-jerky with it. I like being able to kind of look over the nose or lean a little bit. There's, I think, the edge of salmon. Maybe not. Maybe not. We're only going about 100, not even 100. It's going to be a while. It's been good. Thanks, Pentagon. Appreciate the feedback. I just kind of go back and forth on, like, I enjoy using it for the visuals of me looking around, and it really does help. Even though it's limited, it does help. The navigational aspect of it, but I just want to make sure it also streams well for you guys.
And we'll be on the west side of the road, west side of the river.
Okay, so we're going to stay on this this east side if we can. Yep, we are. And we've done a good job of climbing up 3,500. Yep, there's our lakes, and so... Oh yeah, Ruby's Roadhouse. So I think this is, I had a count here. Let me lock in there. Let's see what we have. So from Salmon Lake, we need to come back. The first drainage is not what we want. The second one is what we want. So let's look also for traffic. We got traffic coming out of here. Salmon Lake traffic, Beaver 11816 is south of the lake about 5 miles. We're just touring the area, but we'll be looking for that that little push-pull that departed the area heading down south.
Doing the 185 tonight, Melvin.
Very nice, very nice.
If I only had a DME.
All right, so there's the first drainage. We don't want that. What we want is to come back down here to the Stewart River, and that's where we're heading. I know from experience that will take us to a spot we need to go, however. And Salmon Lake traffic, Beaver 11816 is turning westbound up the Stewart River at 3,500. Again, we're just looking for traffic.
The Salmon Lake traffic, Skywagon 8 Hotel Sierra. We're at we'll stay at 2,000 on the west side of the Nome River, headed southbound.
Oh, you're in the Skywagon. My fault. I thought you were in the Sky Master.
Yeah, Sky somebody. Yeah, Skywagon.
Now
I got boxes back here. There's food everywhere. It's great.
All right, so here we go, and essentially the glacial lake is pretty much due west of Salmon Lake, so it's not super tough to find. What's important here, there is an MSE of 5,100 if you want to go up and over the top of the mountains, but you can pretty much stay clear of everything here at, oh, I think we're about there, 3,500. Oh, excuse the yawn. Back to work for the first time in 2 weeks, man. It was a shock to my system. So this little run though is where we have Elisa's cabin. It's just up this drainage a little ways, and in fact it's like due south of Glacial Lake. So it's a little tricky to find, but it sounds like Rob Valkyrie found it just fine. Oh hey, guess what I just did? Ran that out of fuel. Man, I tell you what, I hope I have enough fuel to get back home. Holy moly. Since I'm not even halfway there, well, we'll have to take a more direct route back, and maybe the college kids have a little avgas there at the camp. What do you suppose? I am going to go, though, a little bit more of a fuel efficient 1926 on the manifold, though. We'll conserve our power here. Conserve our fuel, I should say. We're doing 120. I mean, we're doing really good with all these, with the floats and all the extra cargo. We're doing all right. Yep, that other drainage is, I think I maybe said this, that's where you find, there's a cool little cabin up there at Crater Lake. And I am not sure, but I'm going to try to go land a float plane up there in that little lake. It's a pretty short strip. Like, I think it's about 1,500 or something like that is all, so it's going to have to be a little guy, but I might have just the aircraft to do the job. I picked up a little something new at the Christmas sale. Alright, that cabin is down here somewhere, you guys. Might not be able to see it. We're a little bit too far. Oh, there it is. There's the cabin. Almost positive. Yeah, can't really see it with was I seeing it or not? Maybe I wasn't. Maybe that wasn't it. Never mind. Oh, maybe that wasn't it. Well, actually, no. I know that can't be it, because if I turn north from the cabin, I go right straight to the to Crater. Oh wait, yeah. I stand corrected. Is that Crater Lake? No, that's not Crater Lake. Crater Lake's a much bigger lake. Okay, we'll keep it going here for a little bit. Keep it going. We'll keep it going. There's a sim pause. I do not like this. Oh boy. Let's not do that again. Let's not do that again. I did have a clean restart here, so that there shouldn't be any funny business. All kinds of just cool spots to explore. If we had a little more fuel, I would try to take these kids on a little bit more of an adventure. That looked like a little cabin. Might be hard to, like I said, this one
Nome City traffic, November 38 Romeo.
Kind of hard to pick out.
Nome BOR, we're on a left downwind for runway 4, Nome City.
Alright, so Rob is almost back home. And they're getting there. Might be this next little turn. Yeah, there's the lake. There's the lake. Alright. Means the cabin is down here. I'll show you the cabin. We're close enough. At Glacial Lake traffic, Beaver 816 is about 2 miles south of the lake at 2000. We'll be inbound and flying a right-hand pattern, landing back to the south, Glacial Lake. The wind is pretty mild up here.
Traffic 3 Romeo, left downwind, runway 4, Nome City.
And I'm not seeing the cabin. Alright, well, it's down there somewhere, I promise, which is, again, why I was kind of surprised that Rob was able to get the... Yeah, there's a little spot. I don't know. It's down there somewhere. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, so there's our windy cove. There's that little peninsula there. We wanna fly up past that and come back down and land that away.
About 5 miles to the north, we'll be entering a right downwind for runway 4, Nome City.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get airspeed off here, and we're only at 1,800 right now, so we're in good shape as far as our altitude goes. The altitude's gonna be, it's about 1,000 feet, honestly. So first 2 notches of flaps here. We should be able to take it up the left side here, bring it back down. Right hand downwind. Bring it back home. Try to get these guys as close as we can to the little peninsula here. Yep. And you can see another float plane parked down there. That's where we're going. That's where we're going. Let's try to bring it in at about 80 if we could. Next 2 notches of flaps. Prop full forward, mixture full forward. It's 80. Gotta go a little further up the canyon here. Can't get too far up because it gets a little tight, but we can go a little further. And that must not be quite 1,000 because we're at 1,100 right now, and I feel like we're still a good 500 feet above. At Glacial Lake seaplane traffic, Beaver 816 is on the right, base to final, landing back to the south, Glacial Lake.
Nome City traffic 3 Romeo, we're over the water and are on left base for runway 4, Nome City.
Nome City.
Perfect. There we go.
We're on a right downwind for runway 4. Traffic inside will be number 2.
Alright, yeah, plenty of room here. That was good. That was good. Let's just see if we can control our airspeed. 2 more notches of flaps coming in. Yep, there's our little peninsula. We'll aim for the opening just in case we need it.
Make it pretty, Rob. Make it pretty.
Down we go, nice and easy. Touchdown. Use the rudder authority here initially. Yeah, we're slow enough now. We can put the water rudders down, have a little more control. And if I was a little bit better seaplane pilot, I'd have put us down a little closer, but that's okay. One thing we are going to do is we're not going to get too close to the beach here. I don't want to get beached, even though in real life you would slide up there, but it's kind of a little bit of a mess to get this thing unstuck on the beach. So we're going to just kind of keep it coming and stop a little bit short.
Alright. Nome City traffic. Skywagon with us here on right 8. Runway 4.
Almost there. And I'm just going to cut power right here and let it slow down. I don't feel like there we go, there's water rudders. Okay, so pretend we're a lot closer than we really are. Okay, we're going to cut that, save a little fuel. We are going to aim our aircraft this way just so we don't get hung up. And set the parking brake. Anchor deployed. That'll stop us. We'll drag that anchor. Now we need to get rid of. This is kind of tricky. So we want to get rid of passenger 1, 2, 3, and 4, and apparently we took 5 passengers. All the gear is out of there. Okay, that looks good. And then up here, weight and balance, just make sure that we're much lighter, much lighter. But the concern is going to be fuel right now. So we're running off this rear tank, and that's all we have. This could be interesting, my friends. This could be interesting. All right, well, anyway, we've got that taken care of. Let's see if we can get this thing started again. Thing is, I think, good to go. Pull forward, crack the throttle. Should be nice and warm, so it should fire right up. Yes, indeed. Kill the brake. Let's just taxi out here. There's going to be no back taxiing today. We're going to just depart southbound. 2 notches of flaps. 1, 2. And life is good. Glacial Lake traffic. Kodiak 11816 is departing the area southbound. Glacial Lake traffic. And we're going to just keep it on a southbound heading and just head right back. Once we get in the air, I will tune in the Nome VOR, and that way we can go right back to it. Just conserve all fuel necessary. Let's get around this island. stuff to see over there, by the way. If you do stop, there's campers and stuff and a little sign. You'll enjoy it. See if we can see it on the way past. Yeah, you can kind of see the guys. Got a campfire going over there. And anyway, all right, here we go. Should be a little bit easier departure with lightweight. And away we go. We have a little airspeed here, and also going to try to keep it sort of low so we can see the cabin on the way out. Hopefully we can. All right, avionics back on. And what do I need? 115.00, I think is what I said. All right, we're alive. Something like that will get us there. Update the heading mode just in case. Not really on the climb here, so we're going to pull back and go 19 and 26 and just be as fuel efficient as we can be. Flaps are coming up. Just a nice steady climb. You do see we do have some terrain here to deal with, so we can't dilly-dally down here at 900 feet, but... Oh, hey, hello. Where are you, cabin? Are you over here somewhere? Yeah, for the life of me, I don't know where it is. Might be flying right over the top of it, knowing my luck. Alright, you guys. It's down there somewhere, I promise. Alright, heading home. The Nome VOR is actually a little to the east of Nome City Field, and so well east of the seaplane base that we're heading toward, but it'll get us there. The question is right here. Oh my goodness gracious, we are low on fuel. Wow, we've got very little chance of getting here, don't we? Okay, we're going to divert. We are closer to, gosh, we're about equal, honestly. I think we're actually a little closer to Glacial Lake. Let's divert to Glacial Lake, and I know they've got some fuel there. Just a little, I think, a little closer to Glacial Lake. Man, not by much, but it may be just enough. Goodness, look at that. We're just sucking the fuel dry right now, aren't we? Maybe putting it down in the Stewart River here, guys, if we're not careful. I know this plane, honey. All right, 26 and 19. That's as fuel efficient as I can get this bird. And yeah, we're 19. We're a good 20 miles out, and I'm not sure we're going to get 20 miles in 2 gallons. So this offers us our best chance to get on the water and get some fuel. High drama here on the Melvin Leroy channel. Elise and her friend dropped off, going back to Nome City. Gonna go grab a shower and head back and watch. Very cool, my dude. Well, I'm about to test out my soft field landing capabilities with these floats, because I'm just about out of fuel. Somehow gravely miscalculated my fuel. And the dang college kids didn't have any avgas on hand. It would take a little more direct path to the east, but I honestly don't know that I can climb up and over the top of these hills. I am climbing a little bit, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna roll with it here, guys. Oh boy. It's probably best I stop looking at that. Oh man. Well, yeah. If we have to, we'll just. We got all kinds of spots to land down here. So, what was there, like a little tiny lake up here? Like there was a little tiny lake up here. I wonder if we could land in that lake. Come back up with the helicopter and some fuel later on, maybe. We're gonna find out. It's all part of the experience. It seemed like there was maybe something up here, but man, it was tiny. The other problem is I don't know if I have the water rendered with this little lake up here, so we're gonna keep flying it until she stops, and then we're gonna land wherever we happen to be. Honestly, I would think if you were gonna make an emergency landing in this type of terrain, doing it on a pair of floats like this is probably not the worst way to do it. What do we have? Nothing up there. That's not our turn. We got to go a little further. Probably too much. Oh, I told myself I was going to stop looking down there. Yeah, somebody could let Black Fox know that we need search and rescue on the ready. That'd be great. It was all that sightseeing that we did with the college kids. That's what killed us. Can I lean the mixture a little more? Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to do as much as I can here, right? Don't want to kill it. About as lean as I can be, right about there. We'll stretch it out as much as we can, guys. Stretch it out as much as we can here. I can pull the manifold back just a little bit. It's as lean as we can go, almost to idle cutoff here. Oh, got little clouds popping in here. Interesting. Interesting. By the way, Super Chicken, hello. How are you, man? Come on, is that our lake? Is that our lake? Is that our lake? I can't tell. I can't tell. I don't think it is. It's not. But we could put our gear down and we could land on that road. Yeah, it's a potential. Well, we got a choice. Yeah, we gotta be We've got to be right there. The road went toward the lake. Here, we're heading that way. And I'm not ashamed to put my gear down and land on this road. Yeah, that's definitely not taking us to the lake. I think we'd still have to go back that way just a little bit. Oh boy. Yeah, we're done. We gotta. This might be this. This is railroad tracks too. It's not even a regular. Okay, I think we're on the right track, guys. I just think we're not quite gonna make it. Time to pick a spot. Yep, I think you're right. So we've got the road.
Caution terrain.
And I think it's not a railroad track. I just think it's stupid auto-gen scenery. So I could take the road here. And otherwise, I've got a lot of flat spots. So if we go in the grass, I'm going to go gear up. If we go on the road, I'm going to put the gear down. And we'll make... Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're going to go gear down. Gear's coming down. All right. Here we go. 2 notches of flaps here. Airspeed's pretty good, honestly. I'm going to have to hike. I hope I remember to bring the gas can. Should have went fuel to idle cutoff. Yeah, these are not there in real life. This is a dirt road. All right, we're down. We're down. This car hopefully sees me. Should have done that also. Differential braking. Keep it on the road. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. All right, well, welcome to almost the Salmon River. All right, so I took a little walk. Did it get eerily quiet for everyone else? Did have... what the heck?
Nome City traffic, Skywagon
20 kilo... What the...
departing runway 4 with a eastbound crosswind departure out of the area.
Well, whatever it was that I had, it is not enough to keep the engines going, so I'm just going to do a little refuel. About that many gallons. 2,000 kilograms. That'd be a lot of fuel to lug back. Luckily, one of the locals saw me, pulled over in his pickup, had some mercy on me. Okay, mixture fuel rich. All is good.
Solomon traffic, 423 Charlie Levis. Intentions of a left downwind entry. Runway 01.
Home of the floating light posts. Okay, let's see if we can take off. Oh, we got a little ski jump here. Looking forward to this, guys. Whee! All right. Nobody says nothing to nobody. All right, back we go. All right. Yep, and that's, I actually should show you, that's how close, well, you know what? I don't know where we were. What the heck? Let's just get out of here. Let's make like a tree and get out of here. RPM's back to 24. Manifold back to 34-ish. And what happened? Nothing. Nothing happened, good fixins. Nothing at all. I've just been flying low passes over here, just checking out the, see what the fishing looks like down here in the river. Man, nothing. Nothing happened, Fixie. I surely didn't run out of fuel and have to land on that road and then hike miles to get extra fuel or anything like that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sightseeing.
Turning left base, runway 01, Solomon traffic.
All right, where am I going? Curious to see, honestly, on the map how close I was to getting back to Salmon Lake.
Nome City traffic, Skywagon 8 Hotel Sierra, flying over the water, over the shoreline at 2000 eastbound.
All right, we got some good airspeed now. Let's go ahead and climb a little bit. And what do we have? About 22 miles, 23 miles. So here's the plan. The second leg. Excuse me. Actually, you have a choice. We could attempt to fly the Wilga. Well, we're going to fly the Wilga regardless. We could attempt to fly the Wilga on floats up to Crater Lake, which is actually back in this area. Or we could attempt to fly the Wilga out of Solomon State and go land on some sandbars. So whatever you guys would like to do, let me know and I will do it. And that'll probably be the last leg of this. We'll do one more job here. Let me know if you have a preference. Crater Lake or sandbars. Mark walks out from behind bush and doesn't see the plane. Oops. Hey, is everybody here? Mark went to the bathroom. Ah, crap.
Caution to rain.
I think we were fairly close to Salmon Lake myself.
Caution to rain. Caution to rain.
I'm gonna try something.
Caution to rain. Caution to rain.
Hate to do this, but I wanna.
Rain to rain. Hold up. To rain to rain.
I wanna try something here. Heading mode.
Hold up.
Vertical speed mode needs to be about, let's go 500. Just climb, get up above everything here. And then I want to try something. Haven't tried this before, so this may not work. This may be like everything else here. Alright, okay, so there's one option there, or here's another one. Okay, so here we go. My first time I've ever done this. We're gonna do a 3-minute
What
voting.
happened there, Chandler?
And make sure voting on what? Wait, what?
That it didn't happen.
That's why they call it bush flying.
All right, here we go. I'm starting a poll.
So I find myself wondering, I'm hearing a lot of runway number discrepancies by like 1 or 2 degrees. Is that a result of flight sail versus X-plane?
Honestly, what I've found is when you are in WED and you're creating the runways and you're orienting them as close as you can to the ortho scenery, a lot of times the discrepancies come in the fact that the ortho photography is 5 to 7 years old, and the rotation, honestly, the magnetic rotation has changed by a degree or so. anyway, that's kind of what I've found on a few of these. But it might also just be me being crooked as I'm drawing things.
Nome City traffic helicopter November 16.
All right. Did I vote? How do you vote? Poll started. Vote. Does anybody know how to vote? Like I said, I've never done this before, so I don't know how to set this up. Ah, jeez, Louise. Oh, for Pete's sake, are you kidding me? Is that little fuel in the tank? I may not make it back. I think there's a way you can do a poll natively in Twitch chat. Alright. I'm looking right now. I don't know. Alright, never mind. I gotta vote for Crater Lake. 1-0. Vote for Crater Lake. What I see so far. Yeah, that's a lame way to do that. Nope, I've got 1 vote each. There's 2 for Crater Lake. Rather than run it through the bot. Alright. 2-1. Can no longer vote. Poll closed. Alright. 2-1 Crater Lake it is. I gotta learn how to do that. Alright, so I was trying to... Honestly, I'm trying... Okay, now I'm back. I can go ahead and hand fly this. But what I'm going to do is this, though. I'm going to depart from... This isn't tracking my my radio for crap, is it? Holy cow, what's going on there? That's lined up, but interesting. Alright, anyway, we're not going to use that anyway, so... Alright, let me go back and get on the ground here in Nome City. And... I'll see what the job is for heading up to Crater Lake. I don't know if it's a Nome City departure or if it's a Solomon State departure.
Extra traffic helicopter November 16.
Because I'd like to do something out of Solomon State also. So that'll be the only deal breaker. I'll change the rule a little bit if it's if this job is out of... Well, in fact, I can look right now. Where is the Crater Lake? Crater Lake is coming out of Nome City. Alright, so I'm going to save that for a later flight. So resetting the voting now. So we've got the Casa Bodega River area, and there's a stop at the mine site and the cabin site. And that's supposed to be in a STOL aircraft. That'd be a good Wilga. Then there's another one there for Pajara Creek, stopping at the airstrip there. That's by the El Dorado River. That's another STOL mission. And then the last one is the bonus job, taking somebody up to Ruby Roadhouse. And before you deliver him to the cabin, you want to surprise him with a few gravel bar landings. I think that's the one we'll do, the bonus job out of Solomon State. But first, we do need to get on the ground here, or I should say, down on the water. Now again, we're going toward the VOR. The actual airport is more to the west here, so we're going to turn and head this way. If you happen to be flying in this area, that's kind of important because you'll miss the you'll miss both the Nome City field and the big Nome Airport, which is where we're going. The Nome Seaport. Boy, I don't know what I'm doing in this plane, but I am not. I mean, I get it. It's this is a draggy, non-fuel efficient plane here, but holy moly, was I running out of fuel quick? And I mean quick. I put an hour's worth of fuel in according to the menu, and it flew for about 5 minutes. At least it felt like. I got plenty in the other tanks, yeah. Got rear tank is good, the front tank looks good. Middle tank is empty. Ah, good to see somebody in the Whirlybird. Knew there were a few guys that were working on that. Alright, I think that's Nome. That might be Nome City Field right over there. Maybe not. As you can see, there's a couple little, like, smaller, I don't know if they're quite communities or if they're just like mine areas, but a lot of buildings and stuff up here. So it is fairly populated. Although, man, it would be a tough place to be right now this time of year. Whew. 30 below, no sun. But I guess if there's enough gold in the ground, of course you wouldn't be mining it this time of year. The thing would be frozen. All right, there. I'm trying to find where I'm going. Let's take this little. Oh, hey, hello. Let's take this little turn here and see where we're at. I'm honestly not going to be too picky. I probably won't even take it all the way back to the dock. What do we got? Like an oil tanker out there? That's cool.
Caution terrain. Caution terrain.
Terrain.
Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up. Terrain, terrain. Pull up.
Gotta run. Okay, Mork 417. I did see your direct message there, by the way. Thanks again, my friend. Can't wait to debut it on stream, and looking forward to it.
Chandler, I think I'm going to bow out for the evening. I want to appreciate this. I think this is one of those I'll come back and run time after time. A lot of fun.
Hey, Chandler, always great to fly with you. Appreciate that. And yeah, I hope everybody is able to come back in here. Downwind Sim did a bunch of work on the water and stuff, so if you haven't had a chance to go hit those sandbars, it's well worth it. And the lakes and stuff like that. So yeah, great flying with you, man. We'll catch you next time.
Thank you. Good night.
Yep, always appreciate having you along. So happy New Year to you, my friend.
Same back to you.
Extra traffic, November 1600 Papa helicopter, ramp departure to the northwest.
We're closing in on the Nome Airport in Nome City. Nome City traffic, Beaver 816 is about 2 to the north at 1,800, and just going to be heading to the seaplane dock, straight in arrival. Nome City traffic. I'm not at 1,800. I'm at 800. I see the little pier, so we're just going to try to bring it straight in here. Okay, flaps range, 2 notches coming out. 80 knots if we could get it. And I want to don't know how you'd fly this. Probably guessing you'd fly over the field in a left-hand pattern, but I'm not 100% sure. That's what we're going to shoot for. Oh, I said straight in, didn't I? All right, we'll go straight in. Can we do it? I think so. Nice and low and slow here will be fine. Lots of room. Repair. It's 80. A little steep, not too bad. 700. Be all right. Flaps final. Speed's bleeding off nicely. Altitude looks pretty good, actually. Got a lot of room here. He thinks. Nobody has their fishing boat out here, so that's cool. Oh, goodness. I think there was not water there. I think that's what happened on that one, you guys. All right, well, that's okay. I don't think there was water rendered at that spot, unfortunately. Okay, let's change it up here. We're going Wilga, regular Wilga, and Solomon State. I don't know how many guys were down at Solomon State here, so let's go check that out a little bit. Okay, hooligan departure spots. I'll take my spot here. And that was good. Airframe count. Well, yeah, sure enough. Bent airframe count +1. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that scenery. It looked a little different when I was on approach, so I'm kind of like, Rob, you just missed me bending my airframe. Doggone it. Just after I thought I'd salvaged it from the running out of gas incident. It was not my finest night in the Beaver. By a long shot. All right, what else is Michael streaming? Who else is streaming? Dalwin Sim probably streaming his VR stuff. Yep, he's streaming his VR stuff. Okay, hold on. Here we go. And let's see if we got the controls all good. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, here's the Wilga. I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but this is another Thuranda, a new Thuranda aircraft, and kind of a fun little bird. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It's different from any of the other ones that I've flown. Do I want the old livery? What livery do I want? Ooh, there's a. That looks good right there. So, November 11816. So it has all the same, livery configuration, and you can change the panel. I don't know if this is. I think I want the other panel. Almost impossible to nose over. Good if you're not in a hurry. Yeah, it only does about 90 knots dripping wet. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But I'm enjoying it. It's kind of a fun little. It's nimble, agile. Should be perfect for what we're attempting to do as far as these little sandbars go. And I hope so anyway, because that's what we're looking for. So panel. What do I want? Do I want panel 1? Nope, that's the Panel 2. Yeah, that has the everything I'm looking for. Perfect. Perfect. But you might recognize this from Mike Patey, who has like a supercharged Draco version of it. It looks just like this, only it has like a 747 engine on the front, and I mean all kinds of funky add-ons, and the thing is just a performance monster. This one has good performance, I would say, but it is not a top speed kind of a plane. It's like Fixie's saying, yes, plan on spending a little bit of time doing what you're doing. All right, so I've got it's just my buddy Carl. He's got a rental, so I'm gonna say weight and balance. I'm gonna say we've got like him. He's probably 100 kilos, and then 50 gear, 150. And I'm gonna friggin' put 4 hours of fuel in it. I don't know whatever's going on here, why it's doing that, but yeah. So the one thing I also like about it is it's a fairly simple plane as far as configuration, getting it ready to go. Battery. Always forget which one of these is battery ones. Battery one's Gen. I don't remember which is which. We'll put them both on. Go pump key, come on. The go left pump here. Yeah, nav lights. And all right, let's get it started here. So yeah, like I said, very easy to just hop in and go. It's one of those planes. If you just want a simple, quick start and then go have some fun playing, this is definitely the one for you. Definitely the one for you. Fixie, let's see, 4 more days. Oh, you guys are both looking at that. You guys are both looking at that Challenger, aren't you? You dirty, rotten dogs. Okay, I think that's our airfield right over there. Winds are favoring. They're pretty calm, honestly. Okay. Cut the brakes. Ooh, one thing I forgot you have to do in this plane is you do have to align the compasses. So we're sitting at about, just an eyelash over 310. Actually fairly close. Oh god. Wait a second. What am I doing wrong? Oh, is this not? Wait a second. Wait a second. No, 290. I'm sorry. This is not. I don't have to align. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different aircraft. Okay, forget I said anything. Forget I said anything. And we're just going to taxi across the grass. Solomon State traffic. Wilga 11816 is taxiing for a south departure, and we'll be right-hand crosswind departure of the area northbound Solomon State. All right, we're lined up. I'm going to try to set some flaps here. Single notch ought to work. I got it also. Scrappy, how are you, man? Good day, my friend. Happy Bush League Monday. Scrappy's been doing some streaming, some good work on his channel. That's awesome to see, man. Awesome to see. I'm having a rough day, Scrappy. I've kind of crashed and bent the Beaver up a little bit and couldn't get it started, and then I ran out of gas, and so I'm feeling bad for myself. All right, here's what we're attempting to do, everybody. Let me show you this, because last time I tried this, I actually got lost. So there's a good chance for more entertaining situations here, but only in the wrong way. Oh, I don't want the intro screen. Sorry, I want the info screen. There we go, info screen. So we're down here at Solomon, and we're heading up we'll be heading northeastbound up the Solomon River, and past Quigley's Camp and Lee's Camp, all the way up here. You'll see the river actually takes a little bit of a hard right-hand turn. We're going to try to not take that. What I normally do is I want to take this right, and I don't. Then I want to take that right, and I'm doing good, and then I end up taking the third. But we want to skip right after Quigley's. You want to skip that first right, skip the second right. Although there is a landing spot up here, a job up here. Skip the third, and then when you see the fourth, let it go and just keep going north, and we'll run into Casa Bodega Camp, and then Ruby Roadhouse, and then what in this area here, there's some really good sandbar opportunities. So that's the plan, you guys. We'll see how successful we are. But cheers. I need to come around. Yeah, man. It just the timing just has not worked out. But keep it up, man, and keep doing good things. Keep having fun. We got Rex is cool. Hey, how are you, man? How are you? If not all good, try not to be rude at all. Okay. And was wondering if I could promote my X-Plane Twitch stream. This is my first stream. So people can just like click on your name, right, Rex, and go check it out. So yeah, man. What do you? You're an X-Plane streamer also, huh? That's cool. Everybody go click on Rex's name there and go give his channel a look-see. Sorry, I didn't see you sneak in there, Rex. I missed that first.
Melvin, you've done it again. I am in search of Quigley's Camp. And just wandering around trying to find out where in the world this place is.
I'm heading that way myself, so I'll see you as I'm trying to get up to Ruby's Roadhouse. All right, so here we go. We're gonna turn again to the northeast. Scrappy, I'm in the Wilga right now, and there's my runway. We want to be. We might have said left or right crosswind departure. I really meant downwind departure, but northeasterly bound is our intention. So, all right, hang on here. Let me get my track IR sorted out. Got stuff going on in the chat here. So pilot B SEDS. And you're on your phone right now. Okay, I got you, man. So I got you. So, all right, everybody, go check out Pilot Best 18 and give that guy a look-see and see how he's doing over there. Hey, by the way, guess what I forgot to do? Be nice to have some avionics on. Probably be nice to have some. I don't need probably any of this, but pitot heating might be good as well. All right, we found our river. This is I hope, if we're on the right river, this is the Solomon River, and we should see downwind sim out here somewhere looking for like Lee's Camp is coming right up. I think that right off our 12 o'clock is Lee's Camp. How about we'll head down there. Again, we're on a job. We're trying to get our friend up to his cabin here, but we can maybe do a little low pass, or if we get down there close enough, maybe we can even do a touch and go.
Solomon State traffic, Beaver 2125, Charlie departing runway 1 northbound, Solomon State.
All right, we got somebody else. At least Camp Wilga 816 is just south of the field. Going to make a low pass on our way northbound up the river. Lee's Camp. Actually, this is not Lee's Camp. This is a different. It's not Lee's Camp. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Lee's Camp. Traffic Wilga 816 actually misidentified the field, and we're still heading northbound up the river, but not over the field. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what happens
So
sometimes.
exactly where are you?
I'm in Nome, the Nome area. That looks like it should be a field, though, right? That looks like it should be something. Doggone it. I don't think it is. I think it's just a little bit of a little main roadway at a mining camp. Look at all these tailing dredge piles and stuff. But I know we're not far. We'll stay down here nice and low. I have managed to find Lee and Quigley before, so I feel like I'm in the correct area anyway. Okay, I'm gonna come off of track IR so I can look at my map and also check the chat. If all else fails, nothing beats a paper and map chart. That's right, Scrappy. Avionics are for wusses. Well, I don't really like. All I need is. Oh, there it is. Yep. And Lee's traffic. Wilga has found the field. We're on short final touch and go northbound. Lee's Camp traffic. All I really wanted to make sure that it was turned on for, Scrappy, is just I wanted to make sure I had my radios. We're way too fast. We're doing like 90, and this thing refs out at about 12 knots. It's crazy. I don't have any flaps down. Just want to touch and go.
Solid state traffic. Skywagon 8 Hotel Sierra.
Bounce and go, maybe.
3000 northbound up the Solomon River, looking for Lee's Camp and Quigley's Camp.
Okay, tail's flying and we're flying. That was a rough one. I was way too fast. Way too fast. Let's bring the flap up here. We'll just make a little low run. We've got Quigley's coming up. And then again, after Quigley's, remember, we're going to stay left. Stay left. That's what I always fail to do, is stay left. I'll try to do a better job with the speed this time. That was just a matter of me not seeing things soon enough. Boy, why is my HSI all screwed up? Did I do that in the landing here, guys? Did I do something to break that in the landing? What have I done here? Fixie, what have I done? Something not turned on that should be turned on? That's all good. Weird. Pentagon was staring at that. Fast and steep is the way to go. That's right. But look at my HSI there, Fixie. What have I done? Did I break it on the touchdown? Is that what's happening here, or what? Okay, Quigley's is coming right up. It's only a couple miles up river here. What is going on? I feel like I need to do like a barrel roll or something to try to reset it. Quigley's Camp traffic, Wilga 816 is 1 mile final. It'll be a touch and go northbound, Quigley's Camp.
Okay, show off. 8 Hotel Sierra is over Lee's Camp now and heading up the drainage, looking for Quigley's.
Boy, I don't know, guys. All right, let's try to get our speed down a little bit more Wilga-like. We may actually Quigley's Camp. Wilga's gonna go ahead and make full stop here for equipment adjustment. Let's stay over the trees. Flaps are set. Down we go. Got to kind of do a little Bart style landing, getting over those trees. See if we can get it stopped. And slow it down. Yeah, I got to figure out what's going on here. Let's get out of the way in case anybody else wants to land here.
Well, Melvin, I greatly appreciate it. I had a really good time. I'm trying to find some of these airports. I made it. They did 1.5, so I guess it's not terrible.
Hey man, it was is this Michael? I'm not seeing the Discord, but if it is, man, I can't wait to watch it from your perspective. Hopefully you streamed it.
Yeah, I've been streaming, and yes, it is Michael. So yeah, you can check it out. I did the first one, job one. I went up to Nome City, from Nome City Field up to what is it, Solomon Lake, and then I did over to Lee's and Quigley's, and then from there went to Solomon State Field. That's where I'm landing and shutting down.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, thanks for flying with us, and we'll see you. If nothing else, we'll see you next month.
Absolutely, look forward to it.
Michael, take care. Thank
All
you for
right,
joining
turn coordinators that.
Hey, thanks for having me. You guys take care as well.
I think I need the
and
fuel
Happy New
pump
Year.
on.
Happy New Year.
Golly, I don't know what's going on here, guys, but I don't. Yeah, you know what? That is the problem. Dadgum Phillips had screws. I should have used the flatheads or the torque heads. Yeah, I got something wrong with my. I must have hit a bump or something. But okay. Well, apparently we're not going to be using that today. So, what if I reload it in? I suppose I could try that. What do you think? Can I just reload the aircraft? Let's try that. Let's just see what happens. Phillips head always rattle a lot more. Yeah, you know what, Scrappy, you are right. It's all about the torque or hex heads these days. That's right. That's right. Well, let's load back in and see what happens. It probably will flip and crash my system here. I don't know. It'll disconnect me from VPilot at least for sure, but that's no surprise. But let's see if it loads back in. Oh, hey, there we go. All right, we're good. We're good. It's good. Just like they do in the real world, right, Pentagon? Hey, that's broken. Just reload your airplane. That'll fix it. Luckily, there was a mechanic on the ground here at Quigley's that could help us out. All right, terribly complicated aircraft to start again, guys. I hate to drag this out. We'll go right fuel tank this time. We did not do any kind of run up. Really, not like bad pilot bad. I mean, that's really in every sense of the word. All right, fuel prop. Crack Zechlatel. Ring-ging-ging-ging-ging. Let's get the backlighting going here. And that button turns way up. Let's get the alternator on. Let's I don't have a checklist for this plane. I literally have just like I just fire it up and go. We go flying. Nav lights, anti-collision strobies are on. I don't know what our altimeter is, but we're about 100 feet here, which I think is what we should be. So, yeah, what the heck. In the Air Force, my aircraft is the same sort of. Oh, no kidding. Some pilots actually use pop rivets instead nowadays, but you don't. But if it works, oh, sure. In the Navy, we would just whack the gauge with a screwdriver. Okay. Well, I don't know where Downwind Sim is, but he can't be far behind us. Here's the thing. Did it load back in with the same livery? God, it did. Did it keep my tail number? No. How's anybody going to know? It was the amazing flying skills of Melvin Leroy. All right. Well, I think we're ready to go flying. At Quigley's camp traffic, Wilga 816 is going to be departing. Will be departing southbound, making a quick right-hand downwind departure up the river to the north. Quigley's.
Man, Melvin, I've orbited about 10 minutes and I still cannot find it. I'm heading back to Lee's, and I'd follow you up there if you got the time.
Yep, we'll head back to Lee's right now, and we'll just stay in the pattern, and yeah, absolutely happy to fly up here with you.
This is bringing back the old days. Where is this?
I know it, man. I know it. All right, I'll be back in Lee's here in about 2 minutes. Hey, we got complete freedom in the house. How are you? CF, good to see you, man. Flying bush planes. We're flying the Wilga up here in Nome, Alaska. Another good exterior sound.
Cross of the pocket traffic, Beaver 225 Charlie. Probably in the neighborhood somewhere. 2,500. See if you find anything. Pocket.
That's the most appropriate radio call for this event that I've heard tonight.
We're professionals.
All right.
All right, Melvin. 8 Hotel Sierra is in the pattern at Lee's 1,000 feet, and we will be making lift traffic for the northbound runway. We'll be looking for you to show up.
Roger. Just about there. We'll also be entering left-hand pattern, and we'll be about 800 feet. Scrappy, heck yeah, man! I'd love for you to hop over and join the. Oh, there we go. We're there. So now I just got to find you.
All right, we're base to final still at pattern altitude at Lee's. Now turning final for the northbound runway at Lee's. Still looking for you.
Yep, we're on the left-hand downwind, and of course, not able to see you, but that's we're looking.
Oh, got you in sight. Okay, I will follow. I'll jump in behind you, and you lead the way. 8 Hotel Sierra.
All right, Lee's camp traffic. Wilga 816 is turning left base to final. We'll overfly the field and head northbound up the river. Lee's camp traffic. Anyway, yeah, Scrappy man, love to have you along and hanging out. I know you've already been over in some of the other Discord channels that I hang out in as well, but love to connect with you over there. Anybody that would like to jump into the Discord and connect, we'd love to have you. So click that link and that'll take you there. Yeah, Complete Freedom. It's Bush League Monday, man. If you head over to downwindsim.com, you'll find the details. And 816 right now, doing about 95.
Roger, we're still on your tail. Take me to your leader.
All right, start to configure because we're almost there. You're going to see it on the right-hand side, the east side of the river here. You'll see a patch of kind of just gray dirt, and that's the airstrip right over the trees here at our 12 o'clock.
Okay, not even close. The sectional has Quigley's camp on the drainage to the west. Yes? No?
I'd have to take another look at that, but it is possible with my bad drawing skills.
Okay.
Hey, Quigley's traffic, Wilga 816 inbound, just south of the field inbound, touch and go, and then we'll be departing north.
Cross of the pocket traffic, Beaver 25 Charlie, short final landing.
All right. You found Castapaga. That's awesome. I have yet to find those places, so I tip my hat to you, sir. If I had one on. Okay, down we go.
I see it now.
Doing pretty good here at 50, And honestly, I do think
I've flown past this 6 times.
yeah, I had it camouflaged the first 5.
All right, 8 Hotel Sierra is on the upwind, and we'll make left traffic here and come in for landing.
Oh man, that's
Quigley's. Beautiful downtown.
say that was a rough touch and go, man. Oh man. All right, we're back up. And Quigley's traffic, Wilga 816 is on the go up the river, heading towards the Ruby's Roadhouse. Quigley's. All right, hang on for a second here. So don't, again, a couple of, there's our traffic. Okay, and we've got the crosswind traffic. So there's the first one I don't want to go to, although there is... No, that one, I don't think that one has an airstrip. The second one, the next one coming up is the one that has the airstrip. Okay, flaps are coming up. Alright, what's going on here? It's a small Discord. Let's see, what do we got here? But good that way doesn't segregate. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's I like the size of the channel. I like the size of the Discord right now. It's just right. I feel like I can really get to know you guys, and you can get to know me. And I kind of like, sometimes I get a little bit behind in the chat, but it's not one of those deals where it's like some of those streamers that have 500 people in there, and they can't even keep track. 0.34. Don't give me too much credit. I created the general.
Fuel at Quigley's?
A firm. Don't give me too much credit. I created a general direction. I cheated for a general direction a couple of times. Hey, whatever works, man. All right, so here's another. Gosh, I hope that I haven't chatted too much and missed my. There's another one where we don't want to turn right. We want to stay left. This is our second drainage. This one I think is the one. There's a job that takes us up into this is the East Fork. It takes us up here. We're going to keep going this way. Yeah, jogs back just a little bit. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, jogs back just a little bit to the west. Yeah, I think we're doing okay here. We're going to stay down low because we're looking for sandbars in addition to Ruby Roadhouse. And then what we'll do once we land at a couple sandbars and once we successfully land at Ruby Roadhouse is we will take the job says that the aircraft is due for its annual, so we'll have to take it back to Nome City. And we'll just we'll park it down there at Nome City. Oh wow, I'm really going here. What's the deal? 105. They're good fixins. How about them apples? All right, on our way up, continuing up. We should have 2 more little spots that are drainages that go to the east. We want to stay off of those, and then this river actually ends. The last turn that goes east is the last of this Salmon River, and then we actually hop across a little bit of a hill, and then we pick up the Casatapaga River, however you say that. Careful, I'll blow the doors off. Yeah, I can take. Can't you take the doors off of this thing and fly it without? I don't even know. You and me could be walking up this river faster. All right, there's the next right-hand turn that we don't want. I mean, don't you want to go exploring, right? I mean, you really do, but that's not the way, I guess, to Ruby Roadhouse is what I'm saying. But I don't know if you were here for the briefing, but this is, I think this has 12 or 13 little spots to land when you put all the airstrips and lakes together. And it really truly is just the tip of the iceberg up here. I mean, this is a place that has I mean, it may have 100 of these little mine sites that have these dirt airstrips. Here's where the river kind of heads. The last little part of the river just heads off to the east, and we're going to stay north. We're going to stay right here, and I think our Casatapaga River is just right over there in the next valley, and with any luck, we'll pick up. Almost feels like there's some buildings over there or something. Kind of tempted to, or maybe that's just snow. Yeah, it might just be snow. But that's this next river. This Casatapaga River is the one that has all the cool kind of gravel bar landing opportunities. We'll test our gravel bar landing skills. We're pretty rusty, I'm not going to lie. The rest of this trip, of course, has gone so smoothly, but anyway, back to the area. Like, I think it would be feasible to come up here and create like 5 more of these, just these types of events, just up in this area alone. And I do actually intend on being back. It's the only part that's tricky is just how far north it is, and just trying to get good ortho scenery. But the actual event itself is like, this is just the beginning as far as this thing goes. All right, I'm gonna. Sometimes what I love to do is just grab a good bush aircraft and then just plow into random acres, very tight conditions. Yeah, man. Yeah, fly unrealistically. I kind of feel like that's what I do all the time, Scrappy. So I don't want to go too far over here to the west because I don't want to rush and pick up the wrong. But I think this is my river. And if I follow my river, I'm gonna. Oh, here's the. Yep, there's the airstrip. Okay, very cool. All right. Yeah, Ruby Roadhouse traffic. Wilga 816 is left. Let's see, about a beam midfield, left upwind. We'll come back around on a left-hand pattern, land to the north. Ruby. Yep, that's our boy right there, you guys. All right. So we'll land. Oh, actually, we're going to do sandbars first, aren't we? Ruby Roadhouse traffic, cancel that. We're going to go ahead and try to hit some sandbars first, and then we'll come back and land. Let me lock this here. Yep, that's this is where we want to be. So let's get our speed kind of under control and get down low, and let's see if we can pick out a few of these nice sandbars. There's lots to choose from, as you can see. The area is like right over there. Maybe even might be. Yeah, it's kind of a little skinny for me on the first one. Go a notch of flaps. Let's get ourselves down here about.
Quigley's Camp, 8 Hotel Sierra back taxiing for takeoff to the north. Quigley's.
And Ruby Roadhouse traffic, Wilga 816 is northbound up the river. We're looking for sandbars. Ruby Ranch, Ruby Roadhouse traffic.
Did you just hear my dad joke that I just shared on stream?
Negative. All right, nice and low and slow. Let's just take a look. Yeah, that one's got possibilities. Maybe when I get a little bit of, I kind of get some practice under my belt. Man, that's a tight one. Might be able to get down, but how would you get back up? Okay, around we go. Airport code? Yeah, no airport code up here, but if you get the scenery, Scrappy.
When someone opens the refrigerator door.
No idea.
Close the door, I'm dressing.
Oh boy.
I've had some good ones. I read a joke every time I land, so keeps the viewers around.
All right, we're taking a look here. Ooh, there's a possibility. You say you want to come back around, hit this guy? Got some logs in the way. I think we can land on that one. Let's go. Let's come back around and hit that guy. It's right by the little cabin. Yeah, it looks like our guy right there. What scenery pack is it? So Scrappy, if you go to www.downwindsim.com and look for the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In number 27, you will see the scenery download, and then you can spawn in at, if you just type in, like, this is Ruby Roadhouse is where we are right now. So you could just type in. There really is no code. It's just a mining strip, so it's not even a, it's just like it only exists on topo maps, but you could get yourself right in there and jump in. So feel free. Anybody out there that hasn't gotten that word, that's what we do on the Bush League Mondays, is we create some scenery and share it for everybody, and we go fly and we see if we can bend our airframes, and we have a lot of fun. All right, I don't know the best way to approach this here, but I'm going to kind of try to come over the trees here. And okay, down we go. I don't know if this is going to be doable or not. Yeah, I'm way too far. I'm way too far. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. Okay, I think I got to come back down the river. I don't think I can do it that way. Try one more time. We have a lot of places here, so we don't have to be, like, that's not the only one that we have, you guys, but that looks like a fun one to start with. Okay, I'm going to try to get a little further down the river and come in lower and right along the river. I think I'm going to just change maybe I can come down. Yeah, I'm going to come down this river. Let's drop in here and see if we can't come down this river. Give us a little different approach angle here.
Lee's Camp traffic. Skywagon 8 Hotel Sierra and a left downwind for northbound runway, Lee's Camp.
All right, let's get down here. It's a little bit of a scud run here. Get the speed back down. Oh yeah, this has better geometry to it, doesn't it, you guys? All right, flaps in. I do have logs in the middle that I got to worry about.
Lee's Camp traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, base to final, northbound runway, Lee's Camp.
Well, it's a bumpy one. Wow. We're down though. Man, I can't stop. Whew. All right, well, threw me through the roof, or threw me through the front. All right, cool. That's kind of fun. Missed the rocks, missed the logs. Kind of at a beach here, so maybe I should just.
Lee's Camp, 8 Hotel Sierra on short final, northbound runway.
I think I can quite get going this way. Maybe I could swing it around. Oh, you'll be on in a second as Caribou 234. Very cool. Yep, 2280. Scrappy. Yep. All right, and hey Brian, it is X-Plane 11, and we're doing so. Scrappy, there is a little bit of ortho work. I don't know what your scenery is going to look like here without it. There's an OSM file or two in there, so you may have to do a little bit of that. That might mess plans up a little bit. But yeah, happy to pop in, check it out. Maybe it'll be okay. All right, I think I'm gonna turn around and try to depart back that way. I've got a little bit more flat-ish runway. It's relative, I guess. Honestly, in this plane, you could just pull right up on the side here and just head out, probably. That's all right. We'll play it semi-safe. All right. Man, the performance in this thing is crazy. It's crazy. It just gets up and goes. Gets up and flat out rocks, man. All right. Pulling back RPM, pulling back power again. Get ourselves down here and biting distance here that we can find the next one. There's a really big one coming up here that I think our friend will enjoy. All right, easy now, easy now. That one probably wouldn't have been a terrible one, but that wouldn't have been too bad. Here's one that's not too bad looking. We're way too fast. Yeah, way too fast for you, so I'm going to get slowed down here. Touch and go. Get in the water. Ah! I got too cocky. At Ruby Roadhouse, submarine 11816 is departing the river northbound.
Uh-oh, did you go in the drink?
I'd rather not say. All right, so let's come in here and let's do this. Well,
We're headed that way, Melvin. Stand by,
Roger. We're gonna try one more here. All right. Yeah, there we go. All right. Welcome to beautiful Ruby Roadhouse, by the way. And yes, that is like a four-wheeler track that runs right through the runway. So you've got that going for you here. But Aquafunkalistic, hey man, how are you? Yeah, good. I knew I was trying to be too cocky, man. Wouldn't it be cool if this thing could water ski? That would have been a perfect water ski departure. All right, well, battery, fixture, prop, throttle, left fuel, crankiola. Uh-oh, look at my HSI again. What's this airport name? Ruby Roadhouse. All right, so apparently flipping the plane over upside down in the creek is like it doesn't like that. No, Ruby Roadhouse should just be Ruby Roadhouse. Yep. AK5U is what I named it. It's fake. AK5U is the fake ID I gave it. I do see Fort Ruby Airstrip, but it should be down here if you've got the install correct. Okay. Uh-oh. Yep. We'll be here for a little bit there, Scrappy. I've still got to land at a sandbar, come back here and successfully land, and then take it back to Nome City. So I got a while yet. Flaps. Set. At Ruby Roadhouse. Traffic. I'm not logged in. He just jumps off the ground. There's got to be a smoother way to do that. So I've got to get.
Dick,
Oh, I'm back.
The foxes are asking if Ruby's Roadhouse delivers to the sandbar.
I'm thinking you got a 50-50 chance that that's a yes. Probably better than 50-50. All right, back up we go, up the river. Flaps are up. Get the power. Oh, you know what I want to do is this. That fixed it. And it didn't like that. Like I had a hard time getting the power lever back up. Flat spin. I'm just making it worse. Well, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Keep spinning, eventually it'll fall the right way. Probably need a little more altitude. We'll try one more. Try one more the other way. No. Here's our good gravel bar coming up. Just gonna try to execute a pinpoint perfect landing. We'll have the mechanics look at it. I mean, it's due for its annual anyway when we get back to Nome City, right? So it's just one little quick tap with the hammer. It'll be just fine. Maybe if I hit a big enough bump on a final here, it'll pop it back into place. Flaps coming in. Like this is like the Heathrow Airport of sandbars here, isn't it? I mean, holy cow! You could land the 747 on this sandbar, I think. I'll botch it though. It's not even jiggling it loose. Three-point departure. Looks like the next one's got our name on it too here. Nice. Scrappy, any luck, man?
Melvin, you still up here in the sandbars?
A firm. Just made our second one and looking for one more before we head back to Ruby. Be out of water up here.
Did you go
Oh,
north up there?
A firm. Oh, sorry, Scrappy. I was busy going for a swim. Hang on, stand by. I'll get down on the ground here, and then we'll. Oh, this will be a nice one here. Well, just about cut it a little too soon there, boys and girls. Oh gosh. Not that unstable. Unstable. Yeah, that wasn't working. All right, let's see. When the stream is over, any chance you can help me set that up way over my head for the tiny Aussie brain? Yes, I will try to help you set that up, Scrappy. Not a problem, man. Not a problem. I just need one more. I need one more sandbar. Uno mas. And I'm off the stuff for good. I think I might be a little farther north than we rendered water. Maybe not. Maybe not. You could just absolutely drag this thing in here at like nothing. Awesome. 3-point landing. Put chunk. And you're down. Stay out of the water. Alright. Brakes. Does not have the best brakes in the world, I'm noticing. Like right now, like what's going on with my brakes? Do you have to pull back on the lever there? Alright, have you seen the stall competition they do? Yeah, sometimes. It's crazy, man.
We're heading upstream here about 500 AGL to the east side of the river looking for you.
Roger. I'm guesstimating we're probably no more than about 5 miles north. We're sitting on the west side. We'll be out drinking a beer waiting for you.
Okay. Roger. If you see me go by, then holler.
Will do. I'm outside view right now, so we're kind of keep an eye out for you.
Okay, it looks like I just went past the water definition that I did there, so maybe I went too far.
Yeah, I'm still seeing some water where I'm at. So yeah, maybe you did go a little farther past me. You might have been flying past me as I was landing.
All right, we're turning around heading south. We'll be on the west side of the river this time.
Roger, we'll keep our eyes peeled. But yeah, those competitions are crazy, man. Those guys are some seriously talented pilots where they can bring that thing in and land it right over the line, and that's where Mike Patey, with his was it Draco or whatever, he really made a name for himself doing a lot of that stuff. But one thing X-Plane is just not great at. Oh, is that him coming in? Yeah, we see you coming. You're heading right at us.
All right, we got you.
fact, they can take off and then just, yeah, go bang. Yep, all the way up. It is. It is
How'd you
the.
get over there?
I just kind of saw a little bit of sand and set her down, then taxied up on the hill a little bit. Head back down the way you're going. We'll meet you down there on one of those sandbars. But the power to weight ratio, right, of those aircraft, Scrappy, are crazy. It's kind of like what this one is sort of simulated to be like as well. I mean, it's just, you feel like you could bench press one of these planes. They're that light, and then the engine that they have in them, it's pretty amazing. He's coming back our way, I guess. Where is he? No, where's he going? Oh, he's going down over there. All right, cool. We'll join him. It's probably overspeeding the flaps just a little bit. Yep, he decided not to. I think we took a look at this one. It's the one we were a little too fast for. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. That was a nearly a power off stall in the turn right there. That wouldn't have been good. There we go. Again, I don't know how to operate the brakes in this plane, but if...
Okay, we made it down, but unfortunately we don't have room to turn around now.
Just beta, baby. Full reverse.
Heavy braking, fat guy in the yellow shirt.
At least, oh, that's tow. It's the tow rope pull. Where's the dadgum brakes in this thing? Emergency air. What? No. Does anybody know where the brakes are in this thing? All right, I better change my fuel over. All right, Downwind Sim, we are gonna head back to Ruby's. Actually, we're gonna take it back, I think, to Nome City and probably call it a night.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So let's do that.
All right, so 15-0. That's dialed in. I don't have this on. And then we need. Are we two? We're not picking that up even. So we got to get going in the air here and head back to the southwest, essentially. So, all right, we'll do that. I mean, flaps in. There we go. Got your flaps coming in. Ralph Sandbar traffic. Wilga 816 departing northbound, and we'll be making a left-hand downwind departure back to the southwest. Ralph Sandbar traffic.
Did you call ATC?
Hey, don't look now, guys, but my HSI is just about to pop back into alignment here, maybe.
Ralph Sandbar, 8 Hotel Sierra, departing due north.
I hope you keep up with us, because we're going to really crank this baby up and do about 105.
I got the 185 Skywagon, buddy. I'm gonna put the wood panels on the side and throw some kids in the suicide seat in the back. And it's gonna be lightning.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win that drag race with you. That's for sure. All right, up and away, and again, we're just kind of going generally southwest. I don't know exactly what heading. Actually, it looks like maybe we've got our needle coming in here. Let's get it spun around here, and right about 210. That's what we need. Cool.
Beach camp traffic, helicopter November 16, 8 Papa, waving beach camp.
Nice. Good to have other traffic up here. Love it.
I've got about half of these airfields to go. I feel like I haven't even scratched the surface.
Oh, buddy, you and me both. You and me both.
Now what are you doing? You making a beeline to the VOR, or what are you doing?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
You're certainly well hidden.
Oh yeah.
Yes, yes. All right, you guys. So we're gonna head here, and we'll just we'll put it on
I'm
about.
gonna fly up this drainage that's off to your right a little bit, see where that goes, and then I'll meet you back at the ranch.
Sounds good. Yeah, you'll be that takes you past Castabaga cabin, by the way. There's a landing strip there if you wanted to hit it.
Alright, roger. Beach camp traffic, helicopter November 16, 8 Papa, Army, beach camp, northeast, Solomon River. Beach camp.
Very cool, very cool. All right, so let me see. I got behind in the chat here a little bit. So I apologize for that. Fixie's saying put on the crash helmets. Okay. Rob Bakri's tossing out the flaming dragon emote, saying, in essence, you've got this, Melvin. Cheers, mate. Scrappy, I'd hit you up the DMs. This sandbank area seems like a great practice area for yourself. Yeah, well, let's when I get on the ground here, let's maybe see if we can get some stuff organized here, Scrappy, if you've got time, and we can get you access to things, and then you can fly it. I kind of feel like we'll be back here probably for another Bush League event, to be totally honest with you, because what we hit one lake, we hit 3 of the other airstrips and some sandbars. So yeah, we hit about 1/4 of what's up here. So the crazy part is you can beat the what out of the Bush aircraft, but the moment you even try to tap the wing fabric too hard, it just breaks. Yeah, they're built from the ground up, aren't they? To be sure. So let's see. What do I don't even know what my distance here is, honestly. Do I have a DME in this? I don't think I do. Yeah, we're just gonna roughly stay on the 210. That'll get us in the neighborhood. All right, the heli's doing its job. Kind of right down there. No.
Ruby's Roadhouse, and we're headed toward Nome for the night.
So he's got Ruby's Roadhouse, apparently, and heading our way. Same way we're heading, I guess. Again, I'm interested to get on the ground and take a look at that first flight, just see how close we were to getting back to Salmon Run. Hopefully it saved it on Volanta. Does this have a panel with the DME in it? I think that panel actually might have a DME in it. Alright, let's go with that panel. Altitude. I can fly the autopilot here. I could be wrong. Maybe it doesn't. So
Scam traffic, helicopter
slant
numbers.
Zulu or slant Lima, I guess. I suppose you could put Nome City in right there and get a DME. Oops, say hello. Where am I going? Okay, I'm all of a sudden way off. This is my where I should be going. Yeah.
Swanson? Maybe it's on the briefcase. Look on the... Oh, yeah! It's right here. Samsonite. I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
You were right, Fixie. It started with an S. One thing Thoranda also does very, very well, in my opinion. Exterior flyby sounds. Man, that sounds good. You guys are really good at that. Really, really good at that. So where would I think what I'd have to do then is I'd have to put like direct to, could I get that direct to Nome City, 94 Zulu? What would happen? I've not ever used the autopilot in this plane. I don't even know if it works.
Feels good to mingle with these laid-back country folk, don't it, Harry? I like it a lot.
So that gives me I got me 21. I could probably pop this baby into GPS mode and just fly right to Nome City. Yeah, sure enough, it's turning me that way. That feels almost like cheating, doesn't it? Samsung, didn't it work for you there? It might be on timeout, Samsung. The commands are set for like a minute timeout, cooldown, whatever you call that. But yeah, there's some good ones there. There's some good ones. Left turn is on cooldown. I don't know, and I don't know exactly like if I've done it per user or per command. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea how I manage. Like, oh, I need to switch tanks, fuel tanks, per command. It seems okay. I need to add a few more. Honestly, I've got like a good start, you know, with what I have, but like I could use a couple fresh ones. I've got a few in the idea list, but I just haven't had a chance to create them. All right. What time is it? Oh my goodness, 9 o'clock. Oh. So Scrappy, on the way back to Nome City, let me ask you. Let me ask you a couple of scenery-related questions. First and foremost, do you have the ability to make your own ortho scenery? Do you have ortho for XP installed? Okay, so that's going to be the first thing you're going to want to look for and then we'll have to take a rain check probably on the rest of it, because I think it takes a little configuration, and that might be potentially more than I can help you with tonight in the time that I have. But let me see if I can dig something up here for you to start. Yeah, it's a utility from, yeah, so here is the link. So you're going to want to start with this Oscar Pilote is the guy that has developed this tool, and he has he has set up some very good tutorials. I'm trying to look as I fly here. Downwind Sim, do you happen to have any of the links for Oscar's Ortho4X plane? I'm trying to help Scrappy sort of get things set up here so he can maybe cook a little bit of his first ortho tiles.
Yeah, so if you go to the .org and go to the Ortho4XP forum, you will see a link to the actual program in his signature on any of his forum posts.
Yeah.
I can find it and post it in the Discord, but I can't write at the moment because I'm flying, but I'd be happy to dig that up unless he feels comfortable with poking around.
I think maybe I've got it here. I think maybe I'm gonna send it to him twice, but yeah, I think I got it. So yeah, so I've just
Right. How you doing on the trip back? I'm doing 155 knots in the old station wagon.
I think I'm actually doing 110, so I'll be just behind you. It looks like I am 11 miles out.
Oh, see, you got that fancy DME. I don't have any DME in this old jalopy.
Yep, 7-zip will help you with that. Thanks, Rob.
Couldn't afford it.
It was all the extra money you spent on horsepower.
Yeah, too many cats.
And I have that downloaded. I think I just have that downloaded on my desktop, honestly.
The caravan. It is almost finished. I just got a little bit of fine tuning to go with the autopilot.
Oh heck yeah, buddy! I can't wait to see that thing.
It is fun. It's PT6 140, so it's the muscle version of the caravans. It's nice.
So, Scrappy, what I'm going to tell you to do is, if this was a Saturday night, I'd stay up till 1 in the morning with you. But I've got something early, super early, so I can't stay up much later tonight. But this can be your homework assignment. Just try to get that Ortho4XP installed, and Oscar on that forum, that same forum link, has a bunch of tutorials in there for you that can help you get it configured. And then if you don't have time to do that, then this weekend I don't have anything going on. I'm happy to hang out and help you out. In the meantime, you can also ask around, because there's a bunch of folks in my Discord alone, if not the Downwind Sim Discord, that can also help you throughout the week. And I hate to leave you hanging like that, but I'll be honest with you, there's a little bit of work to do here before we can get you squared away on these Bush League sceneries. And I want to be able to do that the right way with you, because I think you're really going to enjoy. Yeah, and you may very well figure it out, Scrappy. I mean, let's be totally honest. If I'm able to figure it out, like anybody's going to be able to, but I also asked for a lot of help from a lot of different guys, and so anyway, we'll connect, and if you don't make the progress that you want to make by this weekend, let's figure out a time to sit down and work through it, and once you do it, once you kind of generate your first few tiles, it's a piece of cake. Oh, Rob is sharing a good video. Yeah, there's a mess of them out there. There really is. Oscar does a nice job, and yeah, thank you, Rob, very very much, man. And Scrappy, yeah, appreciate it, and looking forward to flying more with you on these Bush League events, and yeah, it's great to have you staying up. Well, I don't know, maybe it's getting up early out in Australia. It might be you may be drinking coffee right now, and always great to have you along.
Nome City traffic, Skywagon 8 Hotel Sierra is just west of the field, and we're going to practice a little engine out approach. We're currently at 3,300 over the water, and we'll be circling to land northbound Nome City.
And Nome City traffic, Wilga 816 is 4 to the north at 3,000. And we're going to go ahead and jump into left-hand pattern for a northbound approach as well. We'll have our eyes out for that engine out traffic. Nome City.
And I really can't start this again because the starter needs to be increased in torque, so this is a do or die.
Best of luck, Captain.
Thanks for flying Downwind Sim Airlines.
GMT plus 10. I think I'm -7. So that would put you at approximately, I don't know, o'clock because I'm terrible at clock math. What would I use to open the .7z program? So that's probably also zipped up. I think you just need some kind of an unzip program initially, or .7z is a zip file. So if you use something like 7-zip, that's currently my favorite freeware unzip file, but I know there's others out there. I believe, isn't that a zip file, Rob? Am I thinking of the right thing? Okay. Yeah, so whatever your unzip utility is. Oh, I think I should be on a right-hand pattern here. I think left-hand. And at Nome City traffic, Wilga 816 is, we're going to adjust, and we're going to be on the right-hand pattern to land back to the north. Still don't have the traffic in sight.
Yeah, 8 Hotel Sierra is over the refinery, kind of doing S turns here to eat up some speed and altitude. About a mile from the airstrip, landing to the north.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I was left-hand, I'd be right in the pattern here, getting in the way of
Nome City traffic, helicopter November 16, entering Papa's 5 miles to the east, and I'll just slow her down and give you guys space to land, and I'll come in number 3 for a ramp landing. Nome City traffic.
we need Smitty to come in here and take control. That's what we need. Yeah,
And the 8 Hotel Sierra is over the runway, landing to the north.
okay. Yeah, we're looking. Don't see him quite yet, but we're definitely out of his way. It's funny how you like. There he is. Hope that's cars. Yeah, he may be on the. I don't know. Between the leg and just the not quite seeing very far, it's hard to tell exactly where everybody is.
And 8 Hotel Sierra is semi-clear of the runway, and we're down. Thanks for the pause there, fellas. Come on in.
We'll have somebody come give you a push. And Nome City traffic, Wilga 816, turning right base, landing back to the north, Nome City. Okay, flaps coming out. Tight base here. Speed looks good. This is where I'm really starting to like track IR. It's helped me in my patterns a little bit. And Nome City traffic, Wilga 16 on the final landing north, Nome City. Buildings here. Final notch of flaps coming in. Top we go. I'm kind of thinking this is probably a one-way in, one-way out situation. You think? Maybe not. This is the ramp. You really are not supposed to land until like the runway's up here, but we're gonna put her down on the ramp anyway. What the heck?
Nome City traffic, helicopter November 1698, pop on the right downwind runway 3, Nome City traffic.
Semi-kissable there. Again, the brakes don't work for squat for me. I don't know. Oh, there's. Let's go up, park by downwind sim. And Nome City traffic. Wilga just rolling out. See if this guy on the end of the runway needs any help. Nome City.
Drop me a line, would you?
Actually, I can do that. I've got a tow. It's maybe my best landing in this plane ever. Yeah, so Scrappy, what you're discovering right now is...
We're looking for John and the Whirlybird somewhere, right?
Hey, firm.
Yeah, I'm just over the city, right base for only 3, but I'll be doing a ramp landing, helicopter and a ramp.
What you're learning...
I'll come down here and hang out with the cool kids on the north end of the field.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What you're learning about my channel is the best part of it is the guys that hang out in the channel. It has very little to do with the flying that goes on, but guys like Rob and Panagon and Downwind Sim, they'll drop everything to help you out, and they'll do a great job. And anyway, so
CSL available?
that's a good question.
Niner 8 Papa's on final for runway 3.
Okay, let's shut this baby down. We'll take a look. I want to kind of look at that landing. I think it was halfway decent. And yeah, we'll call it good. Ooh, boy. And yeah, like I said, Scrappy, honestly, truly, let's coordinate a little bit via Discord, and we'll just keep making steps toward progress, and then without a doubt, by the time the next Bush League comes around, you'll be ready to go, and be awesome to have you as a part of the hooligan group here. So, all right, I'm going to. All right, guys, I'm going to watch a replay, so I'll still be here in the Discord if you have anything, but I'm probably going to sign off of VatSim for tonight.
Okay, sounds good. Hang on to the replay there. I'll be there in a second to. I'd like to see your replay.
Roger.
Let John melt it down here on the skids, and then we'll bow out.
Well, yeah, we got to get a group photo here, don't we? Like right there. That's boom. Boom. Look at this Smitty guy.
This guy's so good. He probably flies P-51s.
Look at this guy, man. Wow. Rob's out of here. All right, buddy. Rob, thanks again for hanging out. Thanks for your help with Scrappy as I was on short
Holy
final.
cow, I'm impressed.
Doggone
Very nice.
it. That was nice.
Yeah, let me pull up your stream, Melvin. Are you still streaming?
I am. I'll keep streaming here, and yeah, man. Stream is bugged out. Ah, dang it. Okay. All right, so here we go. We're gonna hop over here to Volanta and look at a couple things. So the first one was, how close were we to making it? So here's on our way out. This is where we realized we weren't going to make it. I think we made the right choice in trying to turn to go to back to Salmon Lake. We weren't going to make it either way. We were going to make it to about here, which was mountains, And as it turns out, we made it to here, which we were able to land on the road, but we were close. Just around the corner, we were almost there.
Thanks, guys. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, thanks so much for flying, and yeah, we'll see you at least on the next one, if not sooner.
Yep. Keep us posted, Tim. Thanks.
You got it, dude. See ya.
Later, Tim. But then we went down. Let's see. Wait. Somebody's here still. Whiskey Papa. Somebody's still flying around up here. That's Bobcat. Went down. Made a not a very good landing. Right there. And I think that again. I don't know that I had water there. I think it was earth, and I didn't like it. So then we time warped over to Solomon State. Now I'm not seeing any landing rate data here, so maybe I don't know. Maybe it just didn't like it, but yeah, we did okay at Lee's. Came up here to Wiggly's is right here. There's Big Hurrah. Didn't go to there. We did a bunch of sandbar stuff, and then pretty much made a beeline home. So not seeing any land. Oh, there we go. There's some landing rate data. So what do we have up here on the sandbars here? These are pretty clunky ones. 261, 29. That's got to be a mistake. 323, 4. No. That was maybe that was a bounce or something on departure. 320. Yeah, about 2 to 3. Yeah, that last one, I put it down pretty hard there, but I think that's, like the G forces 2.25, that was pretty extreme, but the rest of them were a G&a-half, so that I can live with that in a bush landing. And this last one, which I felt like was the smoothest, ended up being 80. Okay, that was legit. That was legit 80. Legit 80. All right, so let's watch the replay here and see what that last one looked like. Disabled. Sat on the ramp for a while, didn't we? There we go. Coming in. Go short final. It's just like a spider of a plane. It's just so wicked looking. Could have landed it. All right, you're in. You're in. All right, buddy. Here it comes. Yeah, that's where I realized I was way too slow.
What kind of mosquito-looking thing is this?
I don't know. The guys from Poland made it, and it's freaking amazing. Oh man, that was actually not bad. That was actually not bad.
Wow, that was great. Holy cow, you're a pro.
Whoa.
Mr. Safety, Mr. Checklist.
Well, it helps that you're landing this thing at about 14 miles an hour, but that was a pretty good one. One more look here. I don't even have a downwind sim view to give you here. Do I even have? I don't have any kind of a back seat view like normal. Let's come over here. Let's give you.
Trespasser cam?
I was A-firm. And here's my redneck downwind sim, my duct tape together downwind sim view here. Something like that. That'll be good. That'll be good. Let's back it up just a smidge. Watch the whole base to final here.
Hey, there's the food truck.
Yep. Yeah, man, it was a long trip up here, but we got it here. Yeah, that wasn't half bad. I could probably spend all the rest of the night trying to land and not do as good a job as that. So we'll take it. We'll take it.
Wow, my back doesn't even hurt or anything.
All right, you guys, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna kind of cue the outro here. And
Melvin, great job with the scenery package. There's like a million things to still see and explore up here, so we can certainly come back this way.
well, and I appreciate you with all the work you did with the water OSMs. That made it that much better. And I agree. I look forward to getting this guy. Maybe we'll do an actual summer event with this, so we don't have to fudge the date. But thank you so much for your help also.
Of course.
All right, so let's get some outro music going here, and let's say our good nights and our thank yous there. Scrappy 0.34, thanks, man. Yep, there's the gut truck, John. Awesome event. You'll be back to fly the ones you haven't got to. And yeah, man, I'm glad you came along, Smitty. Thank you so much. It's always fun to fly with you. So let's see. Scrappy's still doing the download there for it looks like he's still working on the ortho stuff. We'll get you figured out there, Scrappy. Stay with it. Rob, thank you again so much for your help. Thanks for coming by. Pentagon, great to see you as well. And let's see, I think there were a lot of other people here. I don't know if I'll be able to get back that far. We had Good Fixins was here, of course. Great to fly and hang with you. Aquafunkalistic, good to see you as well. And Brian Kabisky, anybody else who made it that I'm not seeing because I can't scroll back far enough. Thank you so much for being here. And then especially thank you tonight for Pentagon with the reascription, Steve PSL with the reascription, and Mork417. Thank you for that gifted sub. Rob Job 37, if you're still here, make sure you give Mork417 a thank you for that. That was very, very nice of him. Coming up, boy, it's going to be it's a busy week here on stream. And hey, there's Iowa Scotsman jumping in here. Hey, buddy, good to see you. Sorry, I'm just on the way out, man. But it was a fun one. It was a fun one, my good man. Maybe one of these days we'll get you in one of these Bush League events there, Iowa Scotsman. We'd love to have you along with us. But anyway, let's see. I apologize. I lost my stream schedule. I actually have a very, very busy stream schedule for the first time in quite a while. There's going to be 2 bonus strips this week. This is one of them right here, the Bush League Backcountry Flying. But I've got my regular stream on tap for tomorrow. That's the International Melvin, and we'll be doing some work in the CRJ 700. As well as probably the Mooney over in Microsoft Flight Sim, as International Melvin continues to tour Australia. We'll be Melbourne and Cranbrook and Hobart, kind of heading down Tasmania way. So Launceston as well. So anyway, tune in for that. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 0100 Zulu. And then Thursday, another bonus stream. I'm hosting a kind of an impromptu Virtual USA Flying Club event, and we're actually going to team up with the Boston Virtual guys. They have their monthly regional circuit, and it features Boston and Bangor. And so we've got the Virtual USA Flying Club guys that are going to fly along and add some VFR flavor to this event that I'm assuming going to attract like probably going to attract like 500 level up 737s, but we'll be buzzing around in our 172s. So, oh man, Downwind Sim, tossing in that prime ascription there, 10 months, buddy. Thank you. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That deserves a full-on ale horn there to you, Downwind Sim. Thanks, Ralph. The mad scientist of X-Plane, the Mr. Big City, Mr. VR, the partner in crime that Ralph Kuhn, aka Downwind Sim, is. And then let's see what else. Oh yeah, son, don't forget Saturday is Hobby Day. Hobby Day at Houston hobby, and I think we're going to try for a triple play. I think we're going to try the Fly Sim 737. We're going to try the Fly Sim Q400, and we're going to try the Airfoil Labs 172. We're going to fly from well, a variety of fields. New Orleans up to Hobby over to Oklahoma City, Will Rogers, and then Will Rogers up to Thomas Airstrip in northern Oklahoma. So anyway, that's a full week. You guys are going to see me way more often than probably anybody should be forced to see me. But you know what? That's all good. It's all good. Let's see. We've got a few really, really good streamers going on right now, and oh my goodness. Well, this time we were gonna do this last time, and I kind of screwed it up. But our friend Continuum is flying the DHC-2 Beaver, and so since I messed up his raid last time, let's head his direction. I put a new raid emote as one of your subscriber emotes. So let's toss him a few raid emotes. Let's toss him a few fire breathing dragon emotes. I'll meet you over there. We'll hang out for a little bit longer. Thanks again, everybody, for coming by. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Take care. God bless.